morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Fantasy Visionary with AJ, and this is going to be a different subject. I had made a video about Kenneth Walker and how that Rashad White will have more yards than him or have a better fantasy day than him. And I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was like one of his friends, one of his family members. They commented and said I was a hater. I want to take the time now to apologize to that family member or that friend. I'm not trying to hate on Kenneth Walker III. I actually think Kenneth Walker III is a good player. As fantasy football talk, I was letting his owners know that if they knew that Zach Charbonnet would have taken half the carries, they wouldn't have drafted him in the 5th round. I'm not Kenneth Walker, but I guarantee you he's frustrated. Charbonnet is taking half of his carries. Imagine what Kenneth Walker would do if he was with the Commanders or with the Cardinals, even the Texans, a team that needs a running back. That's all I'm saying, sir. I wasn't trying to disrespect Kenneth Walker. And for you to say I'm a hater, I'm not a hater. Yes, I didn't make it to the NFL, but guess what I did do? I did 20 years in the Army. I served my country, and I don't work anymore. I don't have to work anymore. When Kenneth Walker was 5, actually when Kenneth Walker was 8, I had already done 2 tours in Iraq. So I'm not hating on him whatsoever. I don't know the feeling of making it to the NFL. That's I would say anybody who's interested in football, that's every kid's dream. That was one of my dreams, but I still made it in life. I'm not a hater at all. I'm just speaking from a fantasy standpoint. That's it. And I know Kenneth Walker and you could give a damn about fantasy football. Most players don't give a damn about fantasy football, but this is a fantasy football channel. And if it seems like I'm hating on Kenneth Walker, I want to sincerely apologize to you because that wasn't my intention. My intention was to bring light that Zach Charbonnet is taking half of his carries. That's it. And most owners, they drafted him in the early rounds thinking he was going to be a bell cow. Just like against Tampa, he actually had a good game. He had a very good game. Over 8 yards per carry against one of the best run defenses in the NFL. The week before, he had a good game against Arizona, but Zach Charbonnet is taking the touchdowns. So again, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, sir. I'm just letting my viewers know their frustration, and this is why they're frustrated. That's it. So if you want to have a private conversation, sir, please reach out to me. I'm not a hater. Trust me, I'm not a hater. That man made it to the NFL. That man supporting his family. He seems like a good person. I'm not hating at all. So I just want to address the situation. Salute. Peace.